River State Governor Nyesom Wike has dedicated his victory to the good people of the state, saying that he was overwhelmed by the total support and love they displayed during and after the general elections. Governor Wike also dedicated the victory to God, speaking after he was declared duly elected by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on Wednesday at the Government House, Port Harcourt. Governor Wike expressed gratitude to the people for standing by the PDP despite the illegal actions of the enemies of democracy.
I want to thank the people of Rivers State for showing the kind of love we have never seen before, for showing the kind of support we have never seen before. I never knew that Rivers State people can come together to say, look, for whatever it is, we are with you, we'll work with you.
He thanked PDP members for their show of courage despite intimidation by security operatives who illegally wanted to change the will of Rivers people.
Rivers people died. They didn't die because they are criminals. They didn't die because they committed any offense. But they died because they said, this is what we want. We must protect our votes. We must defend what our interest is. Unfortunately, they are dead. We must be dedicated to Almighty God and to those who died for us to be here today. Our Almighty God should give the families the strength to bear this irreparable loss.
He said that he will run an inclusive government which will accommodate all shades of interest.
And we must put ourselves together and build this state. God has blessed this state. It requires the collective efforts of all of us to make the state move forward, to be number one state. How does it suit you? How does it suit me? That each time I go out, I say Rivers State is bad, Rivers State is insecure, Rivers State you don't go there. Are we promoting our state? We are not promoting our state. Nyesom Wike must not be governor forever.
Governor Wike extended a hand of fellowship to his opponents, saying that nobody won or lost, but Rivers people won.
We must end this fight. We must come together and build one Rivers state. It's important. It's important. You can't love Rivers State and destroy the state. It's not important. This government will be an inclusive government. It will be an inclusive government. It's not only for PDP, it will be for everybody as far as is concerned.
He said the struggle to stop coalition was so vicious that it continued till the end of the coalition.
We will not disappoint PDP. We will not sell PDP. You don't need to say, they say, no, there's no they say. There's no they say. This is where we belong. Since 1999, we have nowhere to run to. This is one family we belong to. I can assure you that. And if anybody does anything contrary, from the Senate, from the House of Reps, the blood of people who died in this election will visit them.
Governor Wike thanked INEC for working in line with the tenets of the Electoral Act. He thanked the police but berated the FSARS. Also speaking, Imo State Governor-elect Emeka Ihedioha prayed God to strengthen Governor Wike to continue to deliver for Rivers State.
I will pray that Almighty God will continue to strengthen your dear governor and that you continue to give him all the support that you've been giving to him so that democracy can only be consolidated and furthered in the interests of the nation.
Adamawa State Governor-elect Ahmadu Fintiri said he was in Rivers State to share in the sweetness of the Rivers victory. He urged Governor Wike to continue with his project's delivery
We have come to celebrate the joy of the victory as a PDP family from Adamawa. I'm happy for him, for the patience, for the perseverance that he has waited even after 4 weeks of supposed victory. But today God has made it possible for him. I'm happy and we thank God for his victory.
PDP National Chairman Prince Uche Secondus congratulated Rivers people for standing firm and insisting on the right thing being done.
It's only God who had made this possible today. And so we thank the people of Rivers State for their strength and for their patience against all odds and provocations that this has come and passed. And so collectively, we must give God all the glory and thanks.
High point of the celebrations was the presentation of the authentic result to Governor Wike by the PDP governorship agents, former Deputy Speaker of House of Representatives Austin Opara and former Deputy Governor Tele Ikuru.
The people of Rivers State, PDP, and as represented by His Excellency Nyesom Wike, 886,2